Jai Shri Ram. 10 words from the Bhagavad Gita. This is from the first chapter. Let us see the first verse. Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Uvacha. Uvacha means said. Dhritarashtra said. Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyutsavaha Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kima Kurvata Sanjaya. Samaveta means having gathered. Samaveta, having gathered. Yuyutsavaha, desiring to fight. Yuyutsavaha. Mamakaha, my sons. Pandavaschaiva. Kima kurvata. Kim, what? Kim means what? Akurvata, did they do? Kima kurvata. Eva, certainly. Okay. So the second verse is Sanjaya Vacha Drushtva tu Pandavanikam Vyudham Duryodhanastada Acharyam Upasangamya Raja Vachanam Abravit. So Sanjaya said, Pandavanikam, the Pandava army, Vyudham, Drushtva tu Pandavanikam Vyudham, standing in a military formation. Upasangamya, approached. Raja. Who's the Raja here? Duryodhana. Duryodhana is the Raja. Duryodhana is now addressing Acharya. Acharya means Dronacharya. Upasangamya. It's interesting, Duryodhana is not actually addressing Bhishma. Bhishma is the commander-in-chief, supreme commander. But he is addressing Drona instead of Bhishma. And he is saying that, you see, the other side, Drishtadyumna is the commander, supreme commander. So Drishtadyumna is the generalissimo. 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 Generalissimo means the commander-in-chief, supreme commander who is also a political leader. That means he is the absolute commander. This is a rank higher than the field marshal rank and higher than any 5-star general. So, for example, George Washington was the generalissimo in the Continental Army and the War of Independence. So generalissimo, for the Kauravas, the generalissimo was Bhishmacharya, and the generalissimo of the Pandavas was Drishtadyumna, who was the son of Drupada and who was the generalissimo. That means he is the commander-in-chief of Army, Navy, Air Force and Supreme Commander, beyond, higher than the Field Marshal rank. But interestingly, in the Bhagavad Gita, you will find Duryodhana, instead of addressing Bhishmacharya, he is addressing Dronacharya. And then he is talking about Drishtadyumna, who is the generalissimo of the Pandava side. So, this raises interesting questions. Duryodhana should have actually gone and talked with Bhishma. But why did he go and talk to Drona? Perhaps because Duryodhana was already convinced that Bhishma, who declared also earlier that he is not going to kill the Pandavas, he will definitely fight and destroy the Pandava army, but not the Pandavas. So Duryodhana knew deep down that Bhishma had a soft corner. So he gave up on Bhishma. Now he is trying to provoke Drona. Because deeply, Drona may still be provocable. Because Drona would do anything for the sake of his son Ashwadhama, and so Duryodhana was it. And when he is addressing the Drishtadyumna, instead of addressing Drishtadyumna, who is the generalissimo on the other side, he is talking about Bhima. So why would he talk about Bhima? And the first chapter 10th sloka is very interesting. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhishma virakshitam paryaptam tvedame tesham balam bhima virakshitam. Commentators are divided on what this shloka actually means. So, why are they divided? Because of the confusion arising from the use of the word aparyaptam and paryaptam. Now, please understand, aparyaptam can mean incomplete. Aparyaptamaina sampada can also mean infinite, boundless. Aparyapt can also mean incomplete. It can also mean will never be complete, in the sense it is infinite. Paryapt means complete, or paryapt can also mean complete in all respects. So So there is a confusion. Anyway, either way you interpret, the meaning is that Duryodhana has some diffidence, some fear, because on several occasions Bhima gave him such a sound thrashing. And also he tried to kill Bhima on several occasions and failed all the times. So instead of addressing, Bhima was not the generalissimo. Instead of mentioning the generalissimo and talking about Drishtadyumna, whom he mentions no doubt, but in the first chapter, 10th shloka, he is mentioning Bhima, ostensibly out of fear of Bhima. And then the next shloka he says, all of you must protect Bhishma, which is very interesting. If Bhishma requires to be protected, then it is a very ironical situation. It is like saying that a lion has to have security guards consisting of dogs. Okay, which is ridiculous. So when you take both the shlokas into reckoning, then you should arrive at the conclusion that Duryodhana was scared. Though he had Bhishma, Drona, Karna, deep down he was not confident of winning the war, and that is why he was ranting like this. Anyway, Sanjay uvacha društva tu Pandavanikam yudham Duryodhanastada acharya upasangamya raja vachanam abravit. Now we are learning words. Upasangamya, approached. Upasangamya means accosted, approached. Vachanam is words. Abravit, abravit means spoke. Društva, on observing. Pashyaitam Pandaputranam acharya mahatin chamum vyudham Drupadaputrena tava sishyena dhimata. Pashya is behold, chudandi, see, take a look, dekho. Mahatim, mighty. Chamum, army. Chamum means army in Sanskrit. Shishyena, disciple. Dhimata, intelligent. Dhimata. So Duryodhana said, Dronaji, O respected teacher, behold the mighty army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arrayed for battle by your own gifted disciple, the son of Drupada. Interesting, isn't it? Next, chapter 1, 4 to 6. Atra Shura Maheshwasa Bhimarjuna Samayudhi Yudhano Viratascha Drupadascha Maharatha Drushtaketuschekatanaha Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujit Kuntibojascha Shaibhyascha Narapungavaha Yudhamanyuscha Vikrantaha Uttamaujaschcha Viryavan Saubhadro Draupadeyascha Sarvayeva Maharatha. Interestingly here, Duryodhana is actually mentioning only 11 warriors. So Duryodhana seems to have mentioned only 10 or 11 warriors. I did not count. He actually mentions, let us see, he actually mentions many more warriors of the Pandava side, which is itself another indication that he was scared. There were more warriors on the other side. Let us see. Let us try to count. Atra Shura Maheshwasa Bhimarjuna Samayodhi Yuyudhano Viratascha Drupadascha Maharatha. So Bhima, Arjuna, Yuyudhana, Virata, Drupada, Drushtaketu, Chekitana, 7, Kashiraja 7, Purujit, Kuntiboja, Shaibhya. So 6, Yudhamanyuscha, Vikranta, Uttamaujascha, Viryavan, Saubhadra, Abhimanyu, Draupadeyascha, Sarvayeva Maharatha. And then when it comes to Asmakantu Vishishtaye, Tanniboda Dvijotama, Nayaka Mama Sainyasya Sanyartham, Tan Bravimite, Asmakam, ours, Asmakam is ours. Vishishta, special. Nibodha, be informed. Nayaka, principal generals. Mama, our. Sanyartham, for information, for your information. Sanyartham. Bravimi, I recount. Now he is recounting. He is trying to he is telling Duryodhana that I am going to list out who are the guys on our side. Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha Krupascha Samitinjayaha Ashwathama Vikarnascha Saumadattis Tadhaivacha. So Bhishma, Karna, Krupa, Ashwadhama, Vikarna, Bhurishrava. So who are ever victorious in battle. Saumadatti. So that is what he said. How many has he counted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 only he mentioned. Let's see what he says next. Anyway, I'll stop here because there is a power cut. You see, we have frequent power cuts, and which are another obstacle. That is why Krishna says, don't mind the obstacles and keep continuing. Actually, the next shloka is Anyecha Bahava Shura Madarthe Tyakta Jivita Nana Shastra Praharana Sarve Yuddha Visharada. There are other heroic warriors also who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. They are all skilled in the art of warfare and equipped with various kinds of weapons. Here, this is a generalization. Remember, he mentioned only 6 on his side, but many others on the other side, which is also an indication of fear that was lurking in the heart of Duryodhana. I'll stop here. So, this is a new series, vocabulary series, words from the Gita. Jai Shri Ram.